How much do Americans save per month? Shocking stats, killer tips, and epic ideas to level up your wallets. Are you saving enough or getting left in the dust? Yo, money hustlers, stop scrolling and listen up. What if I told you the average American is stashing away just a measly $200 a month, while bills are straight up devouring their paychecks? Mind blown yet? Welcome to the Saving Money channel, where we turn your financial flops into fat stacks. I'm Saving Money, your no BS guide to getting rich without the grind. Today, we're spilling the tea on how much do Americans save per month. The real deal, with jaw-dropping stats, dope financial concepts, fire tips, and game-changing ideas that'll have you stacking cash like a boss. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, this vid's your wake-up call. Hit that like button if you're ready to boss up your bank account, subscribe for more money magic, and drop a comment. What's your monthly savings goal? Let's dive in and crush those excuses your future self will thank you. Buckle up for the truth bomb. Shocking stats on American savings. Alright, squad, let's get real. According to the freshest data from the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis, the personal saving rate as of August 2025 is chilling at 4.6%. That's personal saving as a slice of your disposable income, the cash left after taxes. With the median U.S. household income hitting around $83,592 annually in 2025. That's about $6,966 monthly gross after taxes. Disposable income averages roughly $4,262 per household monthly based on net figures. At 4.6%, we're talking an average monthly savings of just $196. Dude, that's barely a tank of gas or a grocery run these days. But yo, it ain't one size fits all. Break it down by age. Gen Z under 35. Their average total savings in transaction accounts is $20,540 but monthly. Often $150 or less, cause student loans and rent are beasts. Millennials 35 to 44. Stepping up to around $41,540 total, maybe $250 to $300 monthly as careers heat up. Gen X 45 to 54. $60,000-ish total, pushing $400 monthly. Boomers 55 to 64. $80K total, $500 plus, and peak savers 65 to 74. A whopping $100,250 total, with some slamming $600 plus monthly retirement. Income's the real MVP here. Low earners under $50,000 scraping by at 2 to 3%, like $100 monthly. Ballers over $100,000. 10% plus, easily $800 to $1,000. Location vibes matter to Cali peeps. Saving less cause rents insane, while Midwest folks stack more with chill costs. Here's the gut punch. 37% of Americans couldn't handle a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling stuff, per a 2025 Bankrate survey. Median emergency savings, a sad $500 to $600. That's why we're here to flip the script. Meet Alex, a 25-year-old barista from Seattle. Dude was saving zilch, living on ramen and regrets. One flat tire later, bam, $300 debt. But after watching vids like this, he automated $50 paychecks and built a $1,000 buffer in 6 months. Now he's cruising stress-free. You could be next. Key financial concepts explained. Okay, fam. Time to level up your brain game. First, disposable income. That's your take-home dough after taxes and deductions. Track it or lose it. Compound interest. Straight fire. Einstein called it the eighth wonder. Stash $200 monthly at 5% APY in a high-yield account, and in 10 years, over $30,000, not just $24,000. Free cheddar. Budgeting basics. Rock the 50-30-20ths rule. Minus 50% needs rent. Grub. 30% wants Netflix binges, 20% savings debt, or zero-based, every buck has a job, no slacking. Emergency fund, your lifeline, 3 to 6 months expenses in liquid cash. Cause life's a roller coaster, yo. Retirement vibes. Average 401k contribs at 14.3%. But don't sleep on employer matches, that's free money. Inflation's the thief at 2.3%. Now, your cash loses value if not growing. Opportunity cost. Blow $5 on latte. That's $5 not compounding. Picture Lisa, a 40-something mum from Chicago. She ignored compound interest, saved sporadically fast forward. At 50, her nest egg's tiny, but her sis started early, now chilling with $200,000 extra. Moral, time's your ally, start now or regret later. Fire financial tips to boost your savings. Let's get tactical, crew. Tip 1. Automate that ish. Set auto transfers post payday. Start with $50, it's effortless. Tip 2. Track spends with apps like Mint. Those $5 lattes, $150 monthly drain cut. Tip 3. Ditch subscriptions. Gym, you ghost. Cancel and reroute to savings. Tip 4. Cashback hacks. Rakuten Ibotta. Score 5 to 10% back on essentials. Tip 5. Haggle bills. Call providers. Lower or I bounce. Save $50 easy. Tip 6. Meal prep like a pro. Eating out $300. Home cooks save $200. Tip 7. Energy Ninja unplug LEDs. Trim utils by $50. Tip 8. Tax refunds to savings. Average $3,000. Don't splurge. Tip 9. Thrift Life Marketplace for 50 to 70% off. Tip 10. Debt snowball. Smash small debts. Free up cash. Yo, check out Mike, a 30-year-old tech dude from Austin, buried in $10,000 credit debt, saving zero. He snowballed it, paid off cards one by one. 6 months later, debt-free, saving $400 monthly, felt like a superhero. What's your debt dragon? Slay it. Game-changing ideas for epic savings. Toast. Ideas to make saving lit. Idea 1. No spend challenge week of essentials only. Reward yourself small. Idea 2. Side hustle grind Uber Etsy. $200 extra equals savings double. Idea 3. High-yield accounts rates up to 5.00% in 2025. Ditch that 0.01% junk. Idea 4. Buckets separate accounts for vacay emergencies. Idea 5. Invest smart index funds, 10% AVG returns. Idea 6. Roundups with acorns, painless $50 to $100 per month. Idea 7. 52-week challenge, $1 to $52 weekly, $1,378 year. Idea 8. Minimalism, declutter, sell stuff on eBay. Idea 9. Group buys, split bulk with friends. Idea 10. Goal visuals, vision board your dream car, motivate. Enter Jamal, a 35-year-old entrepreneur from Atlanta. Side hustle. Flipping sneakers online. Added $500 monthly to savings. Now funding his startup. Hustle pays, fam. What's your side gig idea? Comment below. And don't forget Emily, a retiree from Florida. At 65, she switched to high yield, watched her $50,000 grow 5% yearly, extra $2,500 annually. That's cruise money. Age ain't a barrier, why savings rates are low, and how to beat host. Blame inflation, debt highs over $6,000 cards. But you rise above. Pandemic spiked rates to 15%. Now back to 4 to 5%. Use that as inspo courtesy check-in. If these stats hit hard, no sweat, we're all starting somewhere. Share your wins or woes in comments. Community got your back. Flashback to 2020. Pandemic hits. Stimulus flows. My buddy Tom saved 20% monthly. Built $10,000 fund. Post-pandemic. Kept the habit. Now debt-free homeowner crises can be catalysts. Wrapping up with motivation, we've unpacked stats, concepts, tips, ideas, and stories to fire you up. Average $196 monthly. Nah, aim higher. You got this. Your savings revolution starts now. Hugh, what a ride. Money mavens. Remember that shocking $196 average. Don't be average, be epic. Grab one tip from today, like automating $50, and watch your bank blow up. Thanks for hanging with Saving Money, your legends. Smash like if this lit a fire, subscribe for weekly wealth wins, and comment your fave story or tip. Share this with a friend who's broke AF, change lives. Catch ya next time. Save smart, stack high, live legendary.